Welcome to the Just Talking Podcast, the best hour of your life you've ever wasted. I am your host, Mr. Moon, and I am joined by my co-hosts, Leo. Say hello.
Yo, hey, peoples!
And my second co-host, the fabulous Izzy.
Hey!
Alright, so to start off today's episode, we will talk about, Christmas. What happened with y'all during Christmas? How was it?
Oh, jeez. This should get interesting fast. Well,
It always does around us.
Since it was a full moon, my grandfather decided to get drunk.
Oh? Yeah. I'm liking this so far.
And, we have 50 family members. He's drunk. There's another guy drunk. I'm sitting up front because I don't want to go inside at this point. There's just too many people around. And by this point, I'm just sitting around, and then here he comes out of the door. Bam! Floor. Solid concrete.
Oh gosh. What the hell is up with your family?
We got a history of drunks, abusers, cocaine addicts, heroin addicts. This list can continue, literally.
Just a quick side note, we do not condone any drug use around here.
So, here we are, we're sitting on the porch, we all run over, he gets back up, we realize by this point his cup is filled to the brim with Kentucky bourbon.
Alrighty.
And at this point, everybody's like, oh god, no, this isn't happening. So I run over, and he's like, hey, you want a taste of this? I'm like, okay. I stick my finger in it. God, I hate that stuff.
See, I'm more whiskey man myself. That Jim Beam is good.
I haven't found many things I like in the alcohol. just thinking about it. Oh God.
So at least I know what to get you for Christmas.
Not a bottle of Kentucky bourbon.
Darn it, that was my only option.
Oh well. So I'll find something to do with it.
Burn it.
Glaze the ham!
Yeah, you could glaze a ham with it too, but setting that stuff on fire is fun. Makes a nice lantern.
Ooh, yes, that is fun. I've done it. Well, not with that type of alcohol. I did it with 9% perspirol alcohol, but still.
Everclear. Almost 100% just straight up ethanol. That stuff will burn.
It also traveled up my hand and almost gave me first-degree burns, but hey.
Oh,
Jesus.
I poured it so slowly.
This is why you need the fire planes and to the pros. AKA not me, but I still do it anyway.
Hey. Okay, let's be honest here. We're talking to the same dummy who decided, hey, I'm gonna make me a zip line using a jump rope.
I'm sorry,
and
what? Please tell me it was a jump rope and a clothes hanger, please.
A jump rope and a clothesline.
Dang it. Close enough. I'll take
so
it.
Close.
So we have this giant clothesline, and I'm like, hey, this is a great idea. Let's see what I can do. So here I am. I'm making a harness out of the jump rope. I go and try to slide down it. This thing's ground level, perfectly in line, and then I start spinning in circles. By this point, I go to get up, and it's caught in my hair.
Oh no.
So I'm standing there, I'm like, okay, how do I get out of this? How do I get out of this? How do I get out? Yeah, there is no way out of it. This is also the same dummy that said she did not believe that a metal pipe will get stuck to your tongue, decided, hey, I'm gonna go take this 12-inch pipe and just stick my tongue to it.
Did you learn nothing from Charlie Brown?
No, I didn't.
Oh god.
So I'm walking up the driveway holding this pipe going, help me, help me, help me. Luckily the pipe is so big that I can just drag it. So I'm dragging it up this staircase yelling, help me out, please. My friend done left. She's like, you're on your own before I even did it. And I'm standing there. I'm trying, like, I'm screaming for help. My parents are laughing. Because they're like, we told you not to do it.
That's some nice parents you got there.
Yeah, I know, right? So I ended up that day staying inside. Note to self, don't put your tongue to a metal pole at negative 15-degree wind chill.
Oh, that should be like a
Ooh.
life lesson for anything. Don't stick your tongue on it if it's not food. Period.
I have sensory disorders. Licking stuff was my thing.
Let's go up and lick random people's faces. Hi. Oh.
No, I licked car doors.
Oh
and
god.
lampposts. And railings. And doors.
Why?
Like,
I chew
did
on
they
balloons.
taste good? Balloons I can understand. It's like chewing on a piece of gum.
Oh god, no. Oh, I hate the rubbery feel when it makes me cringe.
Why does it make me cringe? It feels great.
It's like rubber on rubber just makes me want to disappear out of existence.
No,
hold
Izzy,
on a minute
hold
here.
on. Izzy, you want to know something that will really make you cringe? You know those pop tabs on soda cans?
Yep.
Oh god, do you chew them?
Yep, I used to all the time. I used to break them off
Oh
and
god.
just chew them.
Oh no.
I can't do that. Oh.
Why?
Look, I could barely eat a bowl of Lucky Charms without my mouth getting torn to shreds. That's bad!
Yeah,
It's mostly marshmallows!
How do you think I feel 13 years later? My mouth's a wreck. Don't do this.
Hello, it's nice to meet you. I have some cuts on my top of my mouth, but I can't talk that well.
No, that's not even the worst of it. I've broken teeth chewing on those.
Oh,
Oh, see, I've never done that. The closest I have gotten to breaking my teeth, I had stepped off of a curb while doing an airplane and hit the bottom of a car and knocked most of my front teeth out.
Oh god,
Oh.
Leo.
When I was 3 years old. So I spent from 3 years old till I was like 8 or 9 without teeth. Front teeth.
All I want
That's
for Christmas is my
awful.
two
My
front
two
teeth.
front teeth.
Teeth.
Please give me my two front teeth back. I need those.
So now they came in, and now they're so bad and uneven. I can't bite anything with them.
Oh, yeah, I know that
I
feeling.
have to use my back
grill
teeth
is all
to grind and bite.
Like if I
That's
close
just-
my teeth completely, there is a giant gap between my front
There
teeth.
should not be a reason why I can stick my thumb inside of the gap.
Oh god.
Yeah, same for me except my pinky.
Yeah, my thumb. My thumb is a different story between your pinky.
Yeah, it really is.
Oh god.
So I literally cannot chew anything or tear anything with my front teeth. I have to go and just sit there and go with my back teeth, which is hilarious trying to watch me eat pizza because it gets everywhere.
Oh, I want to see
Oh,
you eat a piece of
God.
jerky now.
Oh god, that's even funnier. Somebody gave me a piece of deer jerky. Homemade
Yes.
deer jerky.
That stuff is
Oh.
awesome. I love it.
Okay, I sat there for 15 minutes.
Oh.
That's all you heard, and then you'd hear this weird.
Sounds like there's a dog in my ear.
That's pretty much all you heard during class. The teacher looks over at me and goes, "Can you chew quieter?" I looked at him. I was like, "Can you make my front teeth straight? If not, then we're both SOL."
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
No, if we're telling childhood stories now, so back when I was a kid, I thought I was all that in a bag of rocks. I was known as the monkey boy because I could climb anything from a young age. I would get out of my crib. I would climb out of my crib and like climb up on the counters in the kitchen. And so a few years go by. I'm still known as the monkey boy. So I'm still doing all this stupid stuff, and I'm showing off on the playground to a few of my friends doing like pull-ups on the monkey bar. And my friend goes, "Hey, I bet you can't flip yourself onto the top of the monkey bars." I'm like,
Oh
"You want
God.
to bet? You want
Oh
to bet?"
no.
So I
The
proceed
story
to
hurts
gain
you.
momentum, back and forth, swinging back and forth, and then I launch myself up. I miss, and I come back down, and my teeth smack the first monkey bar there is,
Oh.
and I just get
Oh.
knocked out. I wake up, and there's like a massive amount of blood just coming out of my face. My tooth is just gone. I think I swallowed it. I still don't know what happened to it. The tooth is just missing.
5,000 years later, who's this tooth belong to? We think that this is some type of science. Where did this tooth come from? There's no balties anywhere.
Where did it come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
But no, it looked like the frickin' Shining just happened in my mouth. There's that much blood coming out of me. I'm sitting there
They had-
freaking out because there's just massive amounts of blood coming out of my face. I don't know what happened. I just passed out. I'm looking around for my brother like, "Help! I'm dying! Send help!"
God, that reminds me of my front teeth. What had happened after that? I had went to the ER, and there's just like a pool of blood at the base of the seat. There's blood on the side of the car. There's blood on the freaking ground. They rushed me in the hospital. I'm like, they're packing my jaw full of freaking paper towels. Like, they brought an entire roll of Bounty Extra and just shoved it in my mouth.
Chubby Bunny
And they're
challenge
driving me to
much?
the hospital. They're driving me to the hospital. This blood's just pouring out. They've got a bag next to them, and they're just going, change hot, change hot, change hot. By the time we get to the hospital, the blood at this point has pulled up at the bottom of the floorboard.
Oh.
It looks like a murder scene has happened. And here they are. They're rushing me in the hospital, and all you see is just blood trail going from the emergency, like, you know, there's the ER entrance and then there's the main entrance. Well, we went in the ER entrance, and there's just this pool of blood going from the car, walking in to the back.
So, we've lost Leo. How do we track him? Follow the blood.
All the blood!
Blood, a mile-long trail of blood. Follow that.
All the blood! It shall lead you. So, I'm sitting there, and the last thing I remember saying, because they came at me with like this 5 or 6 inch needle, the last thing I remember saying was, "Is this gonna hurt?"
Oh, the
I wake up.
innocence.
I wake up and I'm like touching my front. Like, I can't feel anything at this point. It's so numb. I'm doing this, going blah, 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 blah. like trying to feel my lips. I'm feeling nothing.
Oh.
Hey, you want to hear a better story about me getting my wisdom teeth removed?
Oh, I still have mine
God.
in, and they need to go out. They need to leave big time.
I had a cyst under mine, both
Oh
of them,
no.
bottom jaw.
Oh.
That's just. Ooh.
Yeah, so here's the story of my wisdom teeth now.
Hold up. Before you continue, Xander, we may have to put a disclaimer before this episode. If you're screaming, you should back out now.
So I'd already had this scheduled, and they gave me a sleeping pill beforehand. Now, know that I had an IV inserted into me whenever I got in. Okay?
No.
So I'm laying there. The last thing I remember telling the doc was, I see this pretty little red light. And he looks at me, he goes, what do you mean a pretty little red light? And with the arm that has the IV in it, I point to the ceiling. There's a little red light on it. And I look up and I say, that little red light. Boom! Ow. Now, I come to. Supposedly, this is what happened. There's a video that my mom had. I had come to. They're walking me out. They're rolling me out. And I'm looking at my mom and I go, Leonard Snart shot me. And she just looks at me like, what? And then I'm like, fucking Leonard Snart shot me. And she's like, who's Leonard Snart? I finally get to the point where I'm like, Leonard Snart shot me in the eye because Oliver Queen quarantine.
Oh my god.
My freaking jaw's packed. They took all 4 of them out.
Oh God.
So I'm going, he shot me in the eye. He shot me. He shot me. And at this point, my mom's losing it. We're driving down the road, and I'm just screaming at the top of my lungs at this point. He shot me! He shot me! Where's my eye? It didn't do anything to my eye, so I'm screaming about my eye hurting. Not my jaw, my eye. And she's like, there's no reason why your eye should be hurting. And I looked at her and I was like, it's hurting because it was shot!
Oh God.
Oh.
We get home. And I have this pallet pre-laid out already. I had this pallet laid. And I'm laying there. And this I actually remember doing. I don't know why. I'm sitting there going, Turtle, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Heroes in the House, Turtle Power!
You're killing Izzy, calm it. Killing her.
So my mom walks in and she goes, what was that? And the girl was like, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Heroes in the House, Turtle Power!
Turtles in the house, turtle.
Oh my God.
At this point, she's just like, you know what? I give up. You've been on anesthetics. I'm laying there. I look up at the ceiling. I have this metal poster of Spider-Man. So I start screamo, the screamo version of the Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I'm like, Spider-Man doesn't ever a Spider-Cat. And she's sitting in the living room, and she's just shaking. I could hear her. She's laughing. She's just laughing. And I go to get up, and you hear, Thunk, thunk, thunk. Bang! He walks in. I have completely fallen. I hit my head on the dresser, then I started leaning over. I hit my head on the bed. At this point, I just gave up.
I've
I just
fallen. I
let
can't
myself
get
fall.
up.
I just fell. I go to walk out the door, and I'm screaming at this point. I'm like, help me! I can't open the door. My hands aren't working.
My hands and
And
knives. I can't tap my
so,
hands and knives.
so I go to the bathroom. I had to go pee, and at this point, my hands aren't working. I'm trying to like pull my pants down. I'm screaming at the top of my lungs. I can't get them down. So my mom comes in and sits me down, gets my pants off. I look up, and I'm like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I wonder how many lives I've already taken.
What the hell? You have actually killed Izzy. Izzy is dead now.
I get up and I walk out. Now the anesthetic is kind of worn off, and I'm going to the fridge. I open it, I shut it, I open, I shut it, I open, I shut it. And my mom's like, "What are you doing? Make up your mind. Do you want something in the fridge or not?" And I looked at her, I'm going, "I forget what I'm going for. Give me 10 minutes." I open
Me
the
in the
door,
morning.
I shut the door, I open the door, I shut the door. By this point, she's annoyed.
What the hell?
Has someone just been
Xander has lost
possessed?
his mind.
Xander's become the robot now. He's one of them. He's part of Skynet. Get him.
He sounds like he's just been possessed.
It sounds like he's right next to
The
a
angry
jet.
pixies have taken him.
Xander sounds like he was next to a jet and decided, hey, I'm going to stick my microphone into it.
So we
Pretty
keep
sure
this
everyone
in?
heard that though. That buzzing.
Sure you're not. Well, believe that right after you mute your mic one time.
Anyway, back to messed up Leo.
So I go over to the cabinet. I'm looking for something I could try to eat. Keyword there. So, what do I grab? None other than a can of beefaroni. And I'm sitting there and I'm trying to get I can't get the spoon in my mouth. My mouth will not open. So I have to take this little baby spoon. I take this little tiny baby spoon and I sit there and I cut up each individual freaking noodle.
Oh no.
And I slowly put it up to my mouth. Now I have to turn the spoon upside down to get it into my mouth.
Oh god.
So I'm like dipping it into the sauce. And then I get it stuck to the spoon with the sauce. And then I put the spoon in my mouth. And I just swallow. And this goes on for like hours. And my mom is sitting there. She goes, "How long does it take you to eat a can of..." And she doesn't even get that far. And I'm like, "Rush me. I dare you. I can't eat." They had done tried to feed me these god-awful potatoes. No matter how much salt or pepper or butter or whatever the hell you put in them. It wasn't good. You could not fix them. So, what I did is I ended up just completely throwing this thing out. I walked back in my room. I'm like annoyed at this point. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, heroes and a half shall turtle power!
I think I'm crying.
That was like my thing. Just doing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, heroes and a half shall turtle power! Well, it sucks anyways. Everybody knows it.
Can't copyright it if it's not that good.
We can't copyright if it is bass boosted enough.
There you go.
I think
So
I just ruined my
unrecognizable now.
headphones.
They are unrecognizable. We're fine. So I'm just laying there and I'm looking up and I'm looking around and I get back up and I try to play one of my games.
Oh boy.
I have a PlayStation and I ended up trying to play Minecraft.
Hey.
Here I am. Clink, 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 clink. Okay, the sooner I know it, I have dug a hole to the bedrock.
Oh my god.
And I'm on a server with friends, and I'm like, help me, I'm stuck in a hole! I can't get free! I'm stuck!
Oh, you want to know about nightmare fuel? Alright, so as a kid, I broke my wrist twice, and so the day I had broken my wrist, I had been playing a lot of Gears of War, and if you know about that game and its enemies, they're freaking terrifying.
Oh god.
They threw it
Not
out
as-
aesthetic. So I had gone out to go play with my friends at Scouts, and we were playing a game of Capture the Flag. And I don't know how, but I had broken my flippin' wrist trying to capture that flag from the enemy team. So we close the meeting early, we go to the hospital, get my wrist patched up, and to do this, they had me on such powerful anesthetics that I was barely conscious. Like, I was messed up. And so we get home, I go back to playing Gears of War, and just looking at some of the enemies, I started freaking screaming because that stuff with your vision going all blurry, it is ungodly because all I could see was the screen. Nothing else was around me. It was like I was in the game VR. And being that close to a fucking grub that size.
No,
Somebody
That's
put
a big
up
no
a
from
picture
me.
of one of the Gears of War grubs so that we know what we're talking about here.
Oh god, no. No!
Yes. Alright, hold on. Continue talking amongst yourselves. I'm going to look for a grub.
Was that Drew or Xander? That's the real question. Anyways, so I'm screaming, I'm just stuck in a hole. This dude...
Are you still around?
At this point, I don't know what I was doing. I was just... I dug so far down, I hit the bedrock. And this guy comes over, he goes, how did you manage this? I'm like, what do you mean? I was on top of a mountain and hit bedrock.
Oh my god.
So,
How long
apparently...
were you digging for?
I don't know. So, apparently, I must have been digging for a freaking long time.
Oh,
there you go, there's nightmare fuel.
I'm looking back at it, and it reminds me almost of... It looks like a mix of...
Nightmare Fuel is playing Resident Evil 5 right at
Jesus
midnight.
Christ.
So yeah, imagine seeing that in person while on anesthetics. You
Is
would
it-
Yeah, no
understand why I
thanks.
was screaming.
Would
No
it be
thanks,
bad of
I'm
me
good.
to say that it low-key, the head anyway, reminds me of like a cross between a shark and Thanos, or Thanos.
Right.
Oh my god. Now I just want to take 2 photos and overlay them. Sticker packs. Congratulations.
Drugs, not even once.
Anyways, so the guy comes over and he's like, "You manage this? How?" Oh, I'm hopped up still.
How did you not hit lava at all?
I don't know. That's what everybody was questioning. How did I not hit lava? I just hit bedrock.
I'm questioning how, if you were even using the pickaxe, how it bloody lasted that long. Like, you must have just been
Right?
punching at your fist for a while.
Right?
I don't know. I just ended at bedrock. Bedrock.
Lord have mercy.
I was on top. I seen green when I started. I closed my eyes. I opened them to bedrock. And there's just this giant line. And you can see the sky.
Ooh.
At
Just
this
a single
point, you're like,
buzzard
what did I
flying over
do?
your hole.
At this point, you're like, at this point, you're just like, yeah, okay, how?
Defeat.
I'm sorry, are the souls of the dams being unleashed?
I think so. Oh, wait, it's because I'm here.
Have you guys ever done that thing where it's like,
We are
this is completely off
demons.
topic, but have you ever done this thing where it's like, you are asleep or you're awake and then you like blink or something, and then it's like, next thing you know, you're like 5 hours into the future and it feels like you've just broken time.
Yeah, I've had that happen before.
Yes.
I remember that happened to me when I was younger and I was in bed and I blinked and it turned out I'd been asleep for like 5 hours, but I thought I blinked and I thought I jumped through time or something.
I've had that happen more than a few times, and it's just like, what? Wait, what? What time is it? Why is the sun already up? It was just dark 2 seconds ago.
What universe am I in?
Right.
Oh god. But just, I'm still questioning how on earth you could get all the way down to bedrock from the top of a mountain in some weird time freak accident.
Leo has been muted for some reason. Up there we
Yay!
go.
Freedom! Freedom to talk!
We're back!
Yay! Ah!
So about that nightmare fuel.
It's just that is... Ooh.
Yeah, that is definite nightmare fuel, but
Yeah, I don't
nothing
know
is
why my
worse
parents
than
let me
trying to
play
play
that
Resident
game.
Evil at midnight. There's just nothing quite like it.
Some of the monsters in those games are
I
damn...
hated the dogs.
Oh no, the puppies.
No, okay. Let me explain why I hate them. Okay, so we decided one day that we were gonna try something new. So we got out a bunch of 3D glasses, threw the game on.
Oh no.
Oh no, I see where this is going.
So we're sitting there. It's midnight. We've got 3D glasses on. We're playing Resident Evil 5.
Ooh.
Res Evil 7's better.
Oh my god,
Resident Evil 5 is the nightmare
Let
fuel,
the
though.
comments begin.
Resident Evil 7 scared the living pants off me.
Yeah, I don't
love
like
the
it
new
because of
direction
what
you
happened.
went with
There's
it.
one scene, okay? There's one where you're on this bridge and the bridge starts collapsing because these dogs are coming at you. You have absolutely no reaction time. It's either you hit a button randomly or you're dead.
Jeez.
And you've got to have, like, you basically got to do this the entire time.
How about no? You think, you puppies. Be gone, thoughts.
So
Be gone, thoughts!
Be gone, out. Oh, guys.
so needless to say, we're playing this game in the middle of the night, and we've got 3D glasses on, and this dog has the virus in it. They've been infected, like everything, from people to animals to the plants.
Ooh.
Yes, the plants. Okay, let that sink in. The plants, and the freaking dog opens its jaw, and you're supposed to sit there and hold its jaw open. Now, no, midnight, 3D glasses. What's your first reaction?
For me, because it comes down to fight or flight, I probably would have thrown something.
That's exactly what I did. I threw the controller.
See, what I would have done, and I've done this in the past, screaming, button mashing, and mass panic.
I threw the controller. And I hit. There was like a bunch of cats laying around. I throw the controller and I hit a cat, and you hear this.
Oh my god!
like this. Like, you know, in movies and stuff, when you see the character throw something and then you hear that cat yell? Yeah, that one. That's basically what happened. And I'm walking over, I'm keeping my eye on the TV. I'm like, finish it! Finish it! I've got to grab the controller! Just finish!
See,
He's trying to finish the level.
In real life. I've had a dog try to bite my face off. You think it's bad in the game, it's fucking terrifying in real life. Because, okay, so you know how you were saying it in the game where you have to hold the dog's mouth open to keep it away from your face?
Yeah.
I've done that.
Oh god.
You want to talk about being scared crapless? Oh god, and I love dogs. I didn't want to hurt it, but it's either me or him. I was not gonna let it bite me.
Killed or be killed.
I took it by the mouth. I closed its jaws, grabbed it by the snout, grabbed it by the underside, and I fucking threw it across the street.
This bitch empty.
Yeet! That's
Yeet!
basically what happened. I just went, nope, yeet! Not today, Satan.
I would have been scared.
Be gone!
Be gone, fuck.
Be gone, fault!
I'm lucky enough to have never been attacked by a dog. I think the closest it's ever come to for me was I was taking my dog for a walk, my small dog, and there was this huge dog. I'm not sure what the breed was, and it was coming towards us, and I was just like, okay, just keep the dog on the lead and make sure he doesn't like get hurt or something. And this giant ass dog, it just ignores my dog and just comes straight towards me, and it jumps up at me, and the amount of terror I felt in that exact moment was just fuck. And I booted it and I ran.
Kick it in the balls!
Pretty much.
Y'all want to talk about that? I was in equine therapy, and the trainer had walked away, and I'm holding on to this pony.
Oh,
like, I have it by the lead. And she's like, be sure to keep your feet on the ground. If you don't, boom! Here, the pony goes flying. It's dragging me in the... My mom's laughing. It's taking everything the trainer has to go and catch me. By this point, I've got road rash on my face. I've got a mouthful of dirt. And the pony just stops, turns around, looks at me, and starts trying to eat my hair.
Oh my god.
Bad Epona, bad.
I'm like, why me? They took the hose and had to rinse my mouth out. You know how bad eating mud is?
Yes, I've done it
That's
several
just-
times thanks to Mac. Okay, if we're doing horse stories now, the first time I've ever ridden a horse was at summer camp, thanks to Scouts. And there's this horse named Mac. I love Mac. He's my boy. But back then, he knew nothing about me. I knew nothing about him. Nothing. So I saddle him up. I get ready to start riding him. He turns his head, looks at me, looks back. I'm like, huh, I wonder what he's thinking. Before I can finish my sentence, he rears up, fucking slams back down on the ground, and bolt.
Oh.
That boy is a speed demon, and I wasn't ready for that. No one else knew about that. But if they did, they didn't tell me until last minute. Because all I remember hearing is the instructor go, "Oh, by the way, Mac is a bit of a..." I'm just holding on for dear freaking life to his mane. No freaking reins or anything. I'm just
Oh
holding on
god,
to his
you were ready
mane.
for that.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
you don't do that ever. He got mad at me for that. Because he stopped dead in his tracks, started spinning around trying to buck me off of him like a freaking rodeo clown. And finally, he gets tired of this and just lays down. And at that point, I am so exhausted. I slowly let go of his mane, and I just slide off his back and face plant into the mud. I'm just like,
Oh my god.
fuck you, Mac. And then I just go out. I'm done.
Oh.
That would have been the end of the summer camp. I would have been like, okay, I'm packing my stuff. I'll see you guys later. I'm building a raft over here. If you want to come get me, that's fine. But I'm going to go swimming for a moment. Just see y'all later.
Thing
I'm
about
going to
me is, though, I
paddling out here
love
now.
proving people wrong. I take it as a challenge when people say, "Oh, you can't do this. You're not good enough." Screw you. Fuck
Challenge
you. I am.
accepted.
I got
Challenge
Mac.
accepted.
I got Mac tamed. Him and I are bros now. I know how to ride that boy. And
Oh my
at
god.
at the end of the week, we had races to see who tamed their horse the most and could control it the most. Fucking, we beat everyone by a country mile because he was that energetic.
Y'all ever been chased by a bull?
Oh,
I've had that happen.
I've never seen a bull in real life. I've ridden mechanical ones. That was the closest I ever want to get.
Okay,
Jesus.
so I used to volunteer for and I would groom the horses and stuff. Well, I got involuntary volunteer to
Voluntold.
handle one of the bulls. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let me just clarify for this. Involuntary. They throw me out there and I'm like, okay, what am I supposed to do? And they're like, get ready. I'm like, what do you mean get ready? Racing in. Boonk. No, 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 no.
Ma, get me off this crazy ride!
No, I was
Oh.
on the receiving end.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Involuntary.
Yeah,
you.
Captain Crunch.
Okay, that's a nickname. That's keeper.
Dickhead. Oh god.
And I look ahead. The cage drops. That's what the thunk was. You hear the ball. And I just kind of look up and I'm like, no, 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 no. Backing off at this point. Nope, 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 nope. I'm not doing this today. Not doing this today. I didn't get
Not
I didn't
today,
ask for
Satan.
this. Here I am. I'm running around at this point. Everybody's laughing their butts off. I'm like, this isn't funny if you were already here. I jump the fence. Like, completely freaking. Like, I go and just launch. I throw myself in the freaking dirt. I get up, I dust myself off, I look at the bull and go, ha ha, you can't get me now. Yep.
Oh. I think
Thunk! There went the ring.
that sounds absolutely terrifying.
Run, motherfucker, run.
Oh. I've only ever been chased by a bull once, and this wasn't even last year. This was once again back in summertime. I live in a very rural area. It's full of fields and farms and stuff like that. And there's
My next door
obviously I
neighbors have
told you.
cows.
Ooh. But basically, we were taking my dog out for a walk. It was me, my mum, my sister, my mum's friend, and we were all just walking along, and we had to go through this field, and it was full of cows. There were like 3 bulls in there, and we were like, okay, this is fine. We can do this. It'll be okay. My younger sister was scared, so we put her at the front of the line so that if something happened for some reason, she'd be able to get out the fastest. I'm the slowest of the bunch, and I ended up being put at the back. And we were just walking along the very side of the field, just like, it will be fine. And most of them, they were just chill. They kind of looked at us and went about their business until we were pretty much past them. And I just heard like a thud, like behind me. And I was like, oh no. And I turn around, and then there's just this ginormous just starts walking towards us. And I'm like, oh no. And then my mum's friend apparently has never been in an encounter with a cow or a bull, or screams run and starts running as fast as they can.
Yeah,
Oh,
the worst thing you can
goodness.
do is run.
Yeah, you never
You
run
don't
from a
run and you
bull.
don't shout, because that just aggravates or scares them. And so the bull starts running, and I am terrified because I'm at the back. Yeah, sure. Leave the second youngest child at the back. That's a good idea. Best parenting of the year. And I am running. I am scared. This bull is literally about 5 meters behind me, and we managed to reach this stile. I throw myself over it. Literally about 3 seconds later, the bull's there. It is by far the scariest moment of my life. And then afterwards, they're always like, oh, bulls aren't scary. Why are you scared of bulls? Because, I don't know if you were watching, but I nearly got fucking flattened by one.
Me. That brings me up to an interesting topic of being scared of stuff for literally... Okay, so, I don't know if y'all have seen this, but you know that episode of Fairly Odd Parents where the sock monkeys come to life?
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest here. I am deathly terrified of sock monkeys now.
Oh, boy.
Oh god.
It scarred me.
Thank you.
Thank you, E-Rape.
Ear rape and Captain Crunch.
Yes!
I think I don't really have many irrational fears, I'd say, or fears without reason. I think one of the only ones that I have, which have carried through with me throughout childhood, is when I was younger, I always hated those hand dryers where it's like you stick your hands in, there are like handholds, you stick them in and then they blow dry them in there rather than just putting your hands
Oh,
on.
no, I
Right.
can't do that.
I was scared of those throughout childhood. I always thought that like out of nowhere these handcuffs were just going to come out of these machines and I was going to be like sucked into them because there was this restaurant which had them and they were huge, and in my child mind they were like, these are big enough to take me in, and I was terrified because I thought these just robo handcuffs would just emerge out of them, lock me in, and then suck me in.
Oh, God.
And and even to this day, it sounds stupid. I can use them, and I'm not scared of them anymore. But I'm just slightly hesitant.
Yeah. If we're talking
That
about
brings
fears, clowns for me.
Oh my
Clown.
god, I hate clowns so much.
I will so during one Fright Fest at Six Flags, there was a haunted maze full of clowns and stuff. I didn't know about clowns, and I didn't know that they were actually the workers. And so I was going through this maze with my parents and my brother and sister, and this clown jumps out of nowhere without a fucking step in, without a second thought. I turn around and I sucker punch him in the gut.
Ooh.
I'm
Oh
like,
god.
no, be gone! I don't like you, clown!
Beyond thought.
And this guy just, oh, I felt so bad for him. He just collapses on the ground right there. And he goes, kid, I'm just a person. Why did you do that? I'm like, I didn't know! I thought you were gonna kill me!
I'm just a person.
I'm only
Okay,
15! What did you expect to happen?
that brings me to another thing. Ever since I watched Final Destination, I cannot get near a log truck.
Oh, I haven't seen Final Destination. You're gonna have to explain that one.
Okay, so the death by logs is that there's a giant interstate
Death by
accident.
Big Wood.
No, it's called death by logs. Here's why. There's a wreck on interstate, and the log truck that's in the wreck, the straps suddenly let go and the bar bends. So all the logs topple on top of the car and crushes them.
Oh.
Oh, God.
I cannot get near a log truck.
Well, I
Semi
mean,
trucks. I cannot go near. I don't remember what movie it was where this semi truck didn't realize there was a car right next to him and was turning over into that car's lane. And that poor little car just got fucking annihilated. And to this day, I cannot drive next to a semi truck. I either have to go behind them or I have to speed up to get ahead of them, but I will never drive right next to one.
I think both of these are relatively reasonable because both of them can potentially be dangerous.
Dangerous
So,
my
like,
ass, this shit will kill you. Clowns will kill
yeah,
you.
I think I've always been a bit scared of needles, which I know is a more common one, but I hate the idea of something going into me and putting something in, taking something out. My immediate reaction is just to go, no, it's mine!
You may
You
not
can't
have my
have it!
blood.
Oh, once I nearly passed out at school. We were having jabs because I was that bloody panicky. They couldn't get
Yes,
me
I
to settle
do get
down. They
the
had
whole
to make me do
needles
it.
thing. I'm a little iffy on needles myself, but when it comes to vaccine stuff, I'm still, yeah, just get it over with. But if I don't have to be near a needle that's not for soap, yeah, I won't be near it.
I have a stick.
You have a stick.
I have a stick. Fidget.
Oh,
Hello?
I was
I
muted
think I got disconnected.
again.
rip. I was just literally about to say weird flex, but okay, before I went, hold on. Is that culturally acceptable now? We're about to move into 2019.
No, it's this tiny little. Okay, there was Krabby Patties.
Keep shopping. Shh. Don't tell me my connections died right at the end. Am I good?
No, Spider Drew seemed to disappear.
Oh.
Hello?
Hi.
There we
Yo.
go.
There.
Sorry, my phone was being weird, and I think I got disconnected.
We should just edit that section out if we can.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, so thank you everyone for listening to the Just Talking podcast. Best hour of your life you've ever wasted. I've been your host, Mr. Moon, and these have been my co-hosts, Leo and Izzy. We'll see you all on the next episode.
We'll all see you next week. Bye-bye.
If I'm not arrested by then. What?
I'm gonna send a picture of this thing because it's adorable. No, there were